Hello there, welcome back to more Paleo Pines. We are back for one more episode tonight, I think. It's currently just gone past midnight, and I've done some off-camera playing. As you can see, we are in Terracia, specifically day one. I didn't get an ultra rare until today. So I count this. We are on a 7 PR average, so to speak, so that's turn off super speed, because good lord. 1, 3, 2, 1, 4, big 4. So we have got one, although it took quite some time to get there. In fact, more time than I'd hoped. But we have found one, and usually, with my luck, it's usually doubles. But we'll see about that. We've got another 7 to find for this year, so it's going to be interesting, but I think it's possible. Mainly if the picnic bears fruit. If it does, then great. If it doesn't, we'll see. How has that gone? Right, we are in the dark green, so we are good. I'm going to call this one Hope, because I thought I had lost all of my hope. And then I found it again. And I believe this is a pearl, and this is another colour that's oddly similar. Similar? Similar. So there we go, and we can just send you away. So 4, 1, 4, 1, 3, 1. That is the correct tune, and for some reason my brain couldn't comprehend that in the last couple of episodes. But it is correct. 4, 1, 4, 1, 3, 1. Boom. I've done the rest of the checks for today, just in case we got a double, but we did not. So what we'll do is we will do a few more checks for the next couple of days. We are in Triasia now. We're into a new year, and we found Hope. Did I actually call it Hope? I can't remember. I did. Hope left the ranch. Oops. That's not good. I know it's my budding day, but people will just send me gifts. It's fine. Although I've noticed that Granny usually always shows up, but no one else usually does. However, I've just seen Owen, and I wonder if that's because Owen is now a BFF. Also, I'm wondering if I get any good stuff because of friendship. I'm keeping anything I get just for, whatchamaflip, picnics, because that'll be very useful. However, very happy with that. First day in the new year, and we've got an ultra rare. Let us test our luck and see if we can get one immediately, or if not immediately, fairly soon. I am hopeful, but I'll be honest, I'm also still nervous. I'm just glad we finally found one. It took forever. Okay, forever and a day. It was quite a drought. I don't think we got any. I think we got one actually last month, and that's not a lot for what we usually find. So, yay! But still, very, very happy with that. Once again, I don't know if the being in beta or being out of beta would have affected getting an ultra rare or not getting an ultra rare. I guess the only tried and true tested method would be to see if I'm still even in the beta or if the beta expired once the game, changed over when we got the update. If so, then there's no impact. It could have just been the update affecting my luck, or it's just a really big drought that came out of nowhere. Alternatively, I absolutely could be in a situation where it might still be on the beta from when I got early access for the Sarko update, in which case I need to come off of that, and I can see if it affects spawns. And if it affects it too drastically, maybe we go back on. But we'll see. 1, 2, no. But the problem is, if I turn it off or turn it back on or whatever, I'll have this fear that any day I go through, I should go through the day again with or without it on, and it would just become a problem. Because then it'd take forever to get anywhere. And I'd hate it. If it changes the colour of the ultra rare, maybe you use it occasionally, it's an extra shot, why not? But just like a picnic. But I don't think it's worth it, so I'm probably just not going to utilise it at all. Just leave it as it is. Those two just literally walked into each other then, that was wild. Did I check the Sarkos? I think I did. Yeah, 2 blues. I don't think I checked the Syracosaurus. The Styracosaurus is in the aloe though, but we will check them just for posterity's sake, because good lord. If I find out I've made myself miss another ultra rare, I will probably crap my pants. So, let's continue on with 119 that I believe I'd have to redo the maths in case I'm missing one or adding one or whatever, but 119 ultra rares. We'll get a counter going probably soon. Oh, that's something I have to do tomorrow. That is an excellent reminder. I need to do a counter, especially for the 24-hour live stream. It needs to happen. Part of me was like, oh, what if I didn't play Trails or Minecraft as 24 hours in Paleo Pines? I think I'd go insane. It'd be fun, but I'd go insane. However, maybe in the future, that's something we could consider for the next 24-hour live stream. 24 hours in Paleo Pines. How would I do? No idea. And I could do a video of, I spent 24 hours in Paleo Pines. Like, just straight 24 hours. Like, oh, it could be crazy fun. Don't get me wrong, I 100% would be going crazy by the end of it, but if we average of, let's be realistic here, just because over time it will take a bit longer for each day than the ultra rares found. Let's just say it was an average of 6-minute days, okay? That's 10 days an hour. Over 24 hours, so 240 40 days, which is 12... No, that's doing the maths wrong. 240, so that'll be 4... That doesn't seem right. Only 4 years. That doesn't seem right. But that's then again a 6-minute average. Whereas usually I get 4 to 5 minutes, but I'm adding in the average for like days that take a little bit longer. Like today, for example. Took a little bit longer, but not massively. But once again, when you get to the point where you're really tired, it can absolutely take you a little bit longer to get through a day. I can confirm. So, yeah. I know that mainly most of the episodes have been ultra red checking, but we will start to do some more quests again soon. And we'll do picnic, and past picnic we'll do more quests, and then back to ultra rare checking. So, we will just get close to the picnic, basically. I'd like to get past the picnic, so over the next 24 hours, basically, I've got to get past the picnic, and I'm pretty certain I can do that quite comfortably before the stream on Sunday. I think it could be more than possible. I want to get 2 picnics done on the stream. With an 8-hour time window, I think it's possible. I don't know if it's plausible, but I think it's possible. We can definitely get 1 done without a shadow of doubt, but 2, not too sure. At that point, I'll be into uncharted territory where I haven't previewed the picnics in advance like I had before. So, we'll be smart about that. Well, there's nothing that spawns up here, does there? Duh, it's Triasia. Right, parasaurs, no. What day are we on? We're on the 3rd now. Ooh, a proud lotus back there. No, okay, let's go check up here. Ooh, what's the 3rd one? No, okay. I'm going to yawn again. I think it's a sign for me. This is indeed the last one of the night. I would want to keep going, to be honest, so I can have an even bigger backlog, but never ever go too far with it, you know? It is a bit late. Had I started maybe a little bit earlier, I could probably got a couple more done, but it's fine. Hindsight is 20/20, as they say. But instead, what I can do tonight is, once this is finished, I can get an hour, a couple hours of painting in, I reckon. And even if I don't do that, I'm kind of tempted not to, just so I can get an earlier night. And just get to doing everything I need to do tomorrow, so get my meds, get up slightly earlier, thus recording a few more episodes before I go do anything later on in the day, and then, say on, so I get, 3 or 4 more episodes, I get home, I do 4 to 6 episodes, that's another 8 to 10 episodes I could get done in a day, which will increase us from, I think, 13 episodes in the chamber to 23 or 21, which is still shy of the 30 I want, but it does improve our standing to the point that the next batch of recording I do, I only need to cap out at 7, which is just basically 1 day's worth of recording. Also, why did I check everything again before coming in here? Also, I can't remember checking the Sarcosuchuses. Did I go to the desert? Oh my god. I don't think I did. Or I did, and I've had what can only be described as a cataclysmic brain fart. One of proportions yet untold. So we'll do the checks here, we'll go back to the desert. I think I did do the desert, but I can't remember it. At all. And that's a brain fart of epic proportions. Like dyspraxia and the other neurodiversities I do have all have a common recurrence of bad short-term memory but excellent long-term memory. So it's possible. So that's definitely honeysuckle, isn't it? Yep. I did go in that and just genuinely forgot, and you're probably looking at the screen like, how the hell has he done that? Let me tell you, it wasn't easy, but I did do it. So we'll consider it an achievement. Right, just these two to check in here. We'll go back to the desert then, because I need to just check, because Schrodinger's shiny. If I don't check, I won't know. And because I won't know, I'll anguish over that and think that I missed out on an ultra rare. And you will all laugh at me. I'm going to yawn again, though. Ooh. Okay, definitely the last one then for tonight. And I can take sort of solace in that I did a fair job, and I've got quite a lot ahead of me still. I am looking forward to editing these. I think last time I still had like a small backlog going, and then I recorded loads, and I remember I'm still technically got like 3 of that backlog left, and it was so long ago. So I'm kind of looking forward to like when we get to the end of this backlog again. The problem is with last backlog, I would edit like 2 weeks at a time and sort 2 weeks at a time. That's a lie. They were edited all up front, but that's a yellow, isn't it? Yeah, cool. 2 yellows up there. So I'd edit them all and rendered them all, and then I would just like put the thumbnails and titles and stuff so that it was 2 weeks at a time of schedule. This time, I really don't want to have to do that, so I want to get like a week or 2 done in advance now, and then once I've got the full backlog that I am looking for, just set them all uploaded. It'll take a couple of hours, but it will be 100% worth it. Because recently, in fact yesterday, a video went live. It would have been a couple, I don't know how far back for you, but it went live on a Thursday and not a Wednesday because I wasn't able to because of a family thing. I'm also going back into the Dapplewood for no good reason. I really am losing my marbles. And this is how you lose minutes per day average, because you go crazy. Right, tomorrow is the last day to find an ultra rare, which I would consider linked to the first ultra rare. And if we don't, actually no, the 5th would be the last day, so tomorrow is the second to last day, because usually within 4 days, because the reason being is it used to always be the case that I would tame an ultra rare. By the time I finished taming, another one would appear. And 4 days is about a reasonable average. So on the 5th, I should say. At the end of the 5th, I will 100% go, okay, maybe there's a bit more. No, maybe there's not another one, sorry. Which would actually make it, I think, out of the 3 ultra rares we had recently, like 3 ultra rare groupings recently, 2 of the 3 have been singles, which means they're now the majority rather than the minority. So I really hope we do find ourselves an ultra rare. And again, I think last year and the year before we did find 3 rather than a double, so a triple. So like twice we did that, so that's also outrunning the 2s, which is kind of crazy. But I think like over the average marginally, so it's like 2 does seem to be a bit more common. You're not portals, are you? No, just light blue. Oh, a lovely cherry Coelophysis. Remember guys, if you see an ultra rare, what I can't see, if it's one I'm not too fussed about and it's from ages and ages ago, feel free to tell me in Discord or the comments section. If it's one from quite recently and it's one that I would actually enjoy getting, as long as I haven't recorded a backlog, please tell me as well. If you know I've recorded a backlog and there's 20 episodes between now and then and I've not got a chance in hell to go back to that point by reloading a save, please don't tell me, because I will have the absolute worst case of FOMO-itis you have ever seen. I will be greatly saddened and greatly distressed. I will not be pleased at all. Right, okay, no, over there. Silver and a dragonfly here, so fine. I think after today we'll get one more day done just so that we can check off the list and make sure that it's not double. And be happy within my mind that we didn't, like, skip just before finding an ultra rare, basically. And then I'll do a little bit more off-camera work before the next episode. I hope I can remember to do that, just so we can get a little bit closer to the picnic. Then we'll do some quests, and then we'll do a little bit more off-camera work, and we'll be at the picnic. We'll do a picnic episode, and then we'll do countless others of quests, ultra rares, quests, friendship, etc. Keep it nice and fresh and just change the pace every now and then. And once we've got a reasonable few more episodes done, I'd say about another 6 episodes minimum, I will then start to consider long form episodes again. Because I do enjoy those. I do enjoy a 45-minute video of me just running and trying to find ultra rares, or just trying to get down my movements to a 3-minute average day. And I'm just really happy when I manage to beat that record. It's just like every time I'm like, yeah, you are the Alexandrite. If you'd have been a purple body with blue scales, you would have been the proud Twilight. Every freaking time I look at it and I go, uh-oh. Like, legitimately, every single time. In fact, I'm going to see how... I'm going to compare the images quickly. Where is it? Photos. Stegosaurus should be here-ish. Right, so Powered Twilight's got a purple thing rather than the pinkish sort of thing on the Alexandrite's plates, and it's purple plates and then pink body. Cool. So it's not even got blue really in it, although it's quite a bluey purple. So, kind of, but not really. But that is greatly disappointing to me. Like, right. You two will be a no, but we'll just double check. Willow and jellyfish. Right. Let's get tomorrow done and just clear off the list. Mary is a BFF, I believe. Let's just double check that quickly, because her thing's coming up. But Marlowe and Pippin are absolutely... Wait a second. Why don't I have your budding day? Is it because we're not close enough? Hang on a minute. Why don't we know when their budding day is? Why don't we? Do you... Is it locked to another region, or is... Do you have to know that... Okay, I have to go onto the wiki. Paleo Pines... Paleo Pines... Pippin... Okay... They don't have it in there. Their budding day is not in the list. Which means... That's weird. Because you can't really increase their friendship with an extra budding day thing. And I think it... I wouldn't say it's a bug, but I think it's definitely something that's been missed. Because regardless of the fact that obviously a lot of what they're doing is locked behind another region that's not accessible due to time constraints in development or whatever. But that would suggest that it's linked to their home in that region, where they would be based on their budding day, on the same day, you know, on the same process that they go missing at random points because they can't get to you can't get to the location that they're currently in. But that also means that when they cut that area out for development's sake, whether that's a tease for the future, which I doubt, or it's just time constraint, which I genuinely believe to be the case, they didn't take that part out. And thus it has caused that. And that is hilarious. And I will die on the hill that that is genuinely hilarious. I like it. Right. No. Okay then. Well, we get to check up here for some oviraptors. I do like the fact you get triple spawn up here, so you do get a few more chances in that regard, but you also get quite a few more chances with the Styracosaurus to my right now. You know, going back a bit of time, I wouldn't have even checked these guys, but just because of the absolute constraints I've got, in terms of culture rares I need to find this year, I'm checking every time. Alright, we have 2 Sarcos here. One's a yellow, one's a tyrant, and I was going to say 2 yellows, but then I realised the yellow I was seeing was the underside of a tyrant. So, that's not right. Tyrant and blue, nothing there because it's not Cretaminous. I don't know why I was checking with the postos. 3 no's. Oh, the raptors are up top, and I can't remember if I checked them, so we'll check them on the way out. As you can see, we've got a peach and a sunray. That's what I mean when I say the Serato has some awesome saturated colours right here. some awesome light pastel like there. Really like that. Its colours just seem to always pop on the Serato, and I think it's just amazing. Right, let's check on the little Velociraptors. I think I did check them already, but it's fine. We can now leave here and check Dapplewood. I think it's safe to say we're not getting double ultra rares this time. However, we did get a Pearl PACHYCEPHOLOSAURUS, and I'm not sure if that's one we've already got before. I think it is, but I'm not sure. We've got the Ace flag for them. I think I've got one other, but I don't know if it's Pearl. So, I do have to check that, but I'll have to check that with Mary at some point. 2 coffees, vanilla coffee and something orange, I don't know what it's called. 2 peachy colours. Check the T-Rex, no, okay, I'm not getting rewarded with an ultra rare T-Rex for my worries and problems. Nor am I getting an Archeo. Nor a Stego. There's literally the only thing that I could possibly want from that right now is the Wiro or the Trudon. Microraptor's raining, so no, and the Wiros are a big fat nope. The Kentros are a nope. Trudons, by looks of it, are a nope, because I think those are 2 light blues. I'd be correct. I could spot those a mile away. Microraptors are also a no. And just for good measure, the Compies are the final no of this episode. So we're currently about 16 days, no, 2 weeks in game, sorry, from the beginning of the picnic. And we're soon to be less than 2 weeks, which is awesome in game, because that's only like an hour and a bit of playing time. Up to 2 hours, I'd say. Which is reasonable. You know, doing a bit of off-camera work, you can get that, like, clawed up pretty nicely. So yeah, I think this is a great place to end the video. So if you enjoyed today's video, please make sure to smash the like button down below. If you don't, make sure to subscribe and drop a good, super duper appreciate it. My name is Vertico. You can come with these. Thank you all so much for watching. Have a nice day, and ta-ra!